This is a guided practice video. The topic is one-step equations, and these are easier problems. Let's get started. Our first problem is x plus 2 equals 7. Go ahead and solve this problem for x. Hit pause if you need more time. Well, what I'm looking to do is get this problem so that I have an x equals all by itself. What's in the way of having an x equals over here? Well, it's this pesky plus 2. I can get rid of the plus 2 by using an inverse operation. Minus 2 minus 2. Plus 2 minus 2 becomes 0. My x comes down. 7 minus 2 is 5. Now if x plus 0 equals 5, well, I don't have to write the 0, which means x equals 5 is my answer. Let's look at another way of going through that problem. I'll show you a different strategy on our next problem. X minus 3 equals 2. Go ahead and hit pause if you need more time. Alright, let's get started. Again, I'm looking to get an x equals as my answer, and you can see up here that I have an x minus 3. Well, last time when I solved the problem, I used an inverse operation on both sides. That's fine. Another way of thinking about that is I can pick up this minus 3 and I can drag it to the other side. But when I drag it to the other side, it transforms into its inverse operation. So the minus 3 goes away, and instead I end up with plus 3 on the other side. That might help you. That might be an easier way of thinking about this. Well, what am I left over on the left side? X equals 2 plus 3. And now let's simplify. X equals 5. And that's the answer. Here's our next problem. 4x equals 40. Go ahead and solve this problem. Hit pause if you need more time. Well, the inverse of multiply by 4 is divide by 4. If I divide the left side by 4, I have to divide the right side by 4. And let's see. 4 divided by 4, that goes away. I'm left with x equals 40 divided by 4 is 10. So x equals 10. And that is my answer. Here's our next problem. X divided by 2 equals 3. Go ahead and hit pause if you need more time. Let's look at it this way. I have x divided by 2. I want x equals. What's in the way? That divide by 2. When I move divide by 2 to the other side, it becomes its inverse. The inverse of divide by 2 is multiply by 2. I'm left with x equals 3 times 2. Well, now when I simplify, 3 times 2 is 6. So that's the answer. Here's our last problem, another division problem. This time I'll solve it a different way. X divided by 7 equals 10. Go ahead and get started. Hit pause if you need more time. Alright, again I want x equals. I need to get rid of my divide by 7, so I'm going to multiply by 7. Or probably a better way to write that is 7 multiplied. Multiply by 7 is the same thing. Here we go. 7 times x divided by 7 is the same thing as saying 7x divided by 7. And that equals 70. 7x divided by 7, the 7's go away, and I'm left with x equals 70. And that's the answer. Hopefully things went well for you. If you are ready to move on to some more difficult problems, there's another video on this topic. It's called One-Step Equations, Harder Problems. Good luck.